In my previous video, I was able to successfully demonstrate that energy is released when food items are burned. But now the question becomes how much? So you'll notice that I've added a few apparatus pieces to the ring stand in an effort to collect data on the Dorito that we're about to burn. I've placed on the firing station. I've placed a full-size nacho cheese Dorito. It's not broken. The corners aren't chipped, and we're gonna burn an entire Dorito chip in an effort to calculate how much energy is released, or perhaps is even stored in this food item. And so, in order to do it, you'll notice that I've got a thermometer sitting here. The thermometer is inserted into a basin of water that's held in an aluminum cup. There are approximately 20 milliliters of water, and you'll note that the starting temperature of the water is right about 20 degrees Celsius. And so, presumably, based on our experience with candles and flames and fire, we understand and can expect that if there is energy stored in that when something burns, perhaps the temperature will rise. And so the goal is to collect information and determine what the final temperature of the water will be. And so let me put the camera back down in my makeshift holder. We can kind of see the edges of the Dorito poking out down there. We have a pretty good view of the entire thermometer. And so let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here. Again, I'm going to repeat the process. I'm just going to light a single match, and I'm going to see if I can get this Dorito. Come on, match. There it goes. Get this Dorito to catch fire. So the Dorito is currently burning, and let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Pay attention to the blue line on the thermometer. We're interested in the rise in alcohol, and let's see what happens here as the Dorito burns. The Dorito is out, and it appears that we have reached a high temperature of really close to 55 degrees Celsius. 55 degrees Celsius. It's continuing to rise, actually. We're approaching 56. Maybe we'll stay with 55. That will make the math a little bit easier. The temperature is starting to fall, but our starting temperature was 20 degrees Celsius. Our final temperature was 55 degrees Celsius. That is a temperature change of, you guys can do the math,